On the patio, chillin', sipping from a glass. Big T in the corner, talking about the past. Father Fortenberry telling tales so fast. Gary Poppins flying high, never low, never fast. DW with the beat, got that bourbon nerve flow. Life cruising smooth, watch the sunlight glow. Conversations deep, but the vibe is low. Patio dreams, where our minds just go. Life on the patio, we got no stress. Sipping bourbon, chillin', man, we feel so blessed. Laughter fills the air, moments we confess. Life on the patio, where we find our rest. Gary's got the stories like he's pulling from a hat. Big T's wisdom, man, we feeling all that. Father Fortenberry preaching, chill and chat. DW bringing beats, we groove where we're at. Sunset sinking slow, colors in the sky. Bourbon nerd lifts his glass, dreams so high. On this patio, man, time just flies. In these moments we're forever, no goodbyes. Goodbyes. Night falls down, stars above our heads. Life on the patio, where our souls are fed. Every word that's spoken lives on when we're dead. In the peace of this place, no fear, no dread. On the patio, chillin', sipping from a glass. Big T in the corner, talking about the past. Father Fortenberry telling tales so fast. Gary Poppins flying high, never low, never fast. DW with the beat, got that bourbon nerve flow. Life cruising smooth, watch the sunlight glow. Conversations deep, but the vibe is low. Patio dreams, where our minds just go. Life on the patio, we got no stress. Sipping bourbon, chillin', man, we feel so blessed. Laughter fills the air, moments we confess. Life on the patio, where we find our rest. Gary's got the stories like he's pulling from a hat. Big T's wisdom, man, we feeling all that. Father Fortenberry preaching, chill and chat. DW bringing beats, we groove where we're at. Sunset sinking slow, colors in the sky. Bourbon nerd lifts his glass, dreams so high. On this patio, man, time just flies. In these moments we're forever, no goodbyes. Goodbyes. Night falls down, stars above our heads. Life on the patio, where our souls are fed. Every word that's spoken lives on when we're dead. In the peace of this place, no fear, no dread. On the patio, chillin', sipping from a glass. Big T in the corner, talking about the past. Father Fortenberry telling tales so fast. Gary Poppins flying high, never low, never fast. DW with the beat, got that bourbon nerve flow. Life cruising smooth, watch the sunlight glow. Conversations deep, but the vibe is low. Patio dreams, where our minds just go. Life on the patio, we got no stress. Sipping bourbon, chillin', man, we feel so blessed. Laughter fills the air, moments we confess. Life on the patio, where we find our rest. Gary's got the stories like he's pulling from a hat. Big T's wisdom, man, we feeling all that. Father Fortenberry preaching, chill and chat. DW bringing beats, we groove where we're at. Sunset sinking slow, colors in the sky. Bourbon nerd lifts his glass, dreams so high. On this patio, man, time just flies. In these moments we're forever, no goodbyes. Goodbyes.
Welcome to the patio.
chilling on the patio, life ain't slow. Big T popping bottles, let that bourbon flow. Father Fortenberry's grilling food on deck. Gary Poppins with the jokes, hard to forget. DW2's in the corner, DJ on the beat.
There we are here. Oh my gosh, what a shit show. If you guys can hear me, let us know in the chat. Literally 5 minutes, I was trying to mess around and do something 5 minutes before, no, actually 20 minutes before we were to go live. All of a sudden I lost all cameras. Audio's working. It's good.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a little behind there. So there we go. And that's why you will not see me right now on camera. I will be joining shortly, but you can hear my lovely voice. And I guess I got to get a new car.
Need a new car.
Probably need a new car.
It has been rough.
It's been rough.
Yes.
It has. And I don't even have my show notes up or nothing. There you go.
Hey, let's wing it. Let's just wing it.
Oh, I got things to talk about, but let's see who all's in the chat. Father Fortenberry, a little old fashioned. He's in the chat. Bourbon Legends. Locktart is there. Lip Service Crew. Uncle Bubba. Matt Jarrett, the neighbor, the man, the myth, the legend. He's there. The two on the bottom have jaundice.
Yes.
Hey, you're just lucky to be able to see their pretty faces. The two on the top have.
That is
Hey,
bad.
rotate that camera just a hair on you so I can at least see Jamie's face a little bit. There we go. There we go. Yeah. No, literally all the cameras went dead. I found 2 more ports to make their cametras work. My camera didn't work. There we go.
So yeah, so they are jaundiced. It's okay.
Get that thing stretched out.
Patrick,
Like
Lovely.
dude, what's going on, buddy? Let's do this. Let's stick this over here. Let me pull up some notes.
Boy, y'all do look jaundiced.
Father Fortenberry.
Oh, there it goes. It changed. We went blue.
Well, me and Wes like we're a black and white film.
Yeah, we're lucky to see y'all. So, Father Fortenberry, how are you this evening?
Well, you know what? Hey, this is just one of them days. I expected it to happen.
It's been a Monday. Every day this week's been a Monday. Look, I had everything like rolling at 15 till 6, and I decided I was going to try to do something sexy. And guess what happened? Everything crashed. I lost every
time I should try to do something sexy, it goes bad too. So.
It didn't work.
Bad things
Wait a
happen.
minute, Marty. How's
Sexy.
that got yellower? How'd you make it yellower?
I ain't doing nothing to it.
It's like auto changing.
You know what?
Yellower.
We're gonna roll with this. We're gonna roll with
It changed when I did that.
We've got some setting on that camera now that it's like that. I guess.
Give me a remote.
I don't know.
Mm.
You won't be able to see it. You won't be able to see it.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So there you go. All right. Let's jump right in.
Yes.
Let's jump right in. What was I going to talk about tonight? Oh, the wedding of the century. You know, if you envision a trailer park wedding, but you had billions of dollars, I think that would be summarized by Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez wedding. Have you guys seen some of the crap that they got going on over there?
I have not. I would love you to pull it up, but at this moment,
No, I won't. I don't think I'd be able to share it on my screen. I might be able to.
I'm terrified.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything sexy, but they literally, even their, what's the even word I'm looking for? Their invitations are pretty trailer park.
You know, so one of my favorite things I've seen people say before, what's something that is, if you're rich, it's classy, but if you're broke, it's just trashy.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs?
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Really?
There's some fancy hot dogs out there, you know.
Even if we just pop them up, if guests come over and I provide,
If they're popping glizzies, you know, if they're fancy or not, you never
Depending
know.
on what you call them.
Yeah, are they glizzies or hot dogs?
They're glizzies.
hey, drinking in the morning.
Yes. 100%. Yep.
You're broke. You're broke. It's trashy. If you're rich, you're day drinking. You're brunching.
Hold on. John Daly makes it look both like at the same time.
But if you're drinking and eating hot dogs in the morning, you're probably at a ball game.
So they sent out an invitation that was leaked to the world. It said no gifts, right? You get, what do you get to rich?
An Amazon account.
You could donate to UNESCO.
UNICEF?
No, UNESCO. UNESCO.
The unicorn.
Unicycle. You donate to Unicycle.
To Jamie's
They're
unicycle
protesting the couple having their wedding there. They had to move their
If I was a billionaire, I'd provide a unicycle for every child in Africa.
Oh, maybe I can't. Let me see. Hell, we're gonna try it.
Somehow in the end, half of them will have bicycles.
Those buttons don't work
You want
either.
me- you want to take the phone up?
No. I'm good.
So
I'll
Tom,
just talk.
I guess Tom Black made a great comment.
Yes.
And Tom, I want you to know, when we first started this, I had the idea that every episode I wanted to name it like the gang does this or the gang does that. It just didn't work for us.
It did not.
Yeah,
We'll see what happens.
I love Always Sunny.
it's a great.
So
show.
here's their invitation. You can't see it real well, and only Wes's face is up there. But we're excited for you to join us. We've only one early request. Please, no gifts. Instead, we're making contributions in your honor. Oh, they're giving them in your honor and with gratitude for making the journey to celebrate with us in Venice. It'd be hell of a wedding. Okay.
He has the kind of money to have it in
Hey,
Vegas.
that would be a hell of a wedding. We would like for you to join us on Mars. When Elon Musk gets married again, he's going to really meet him on Mars.
But did his invitation not like it was done on word art or something?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
It probably was.
Let's see if I can do that again.
Word art
That
is
part
art.
where it works. Word art is art. You're
Yeah.
right.
I'm almost certain I've seen several of those on a lady's body, those tattoos,
Yes.
those dragonflies and butterflies.
Mm. They were just snippets from her back, I guess.
Matt,
Back of her neck.
Jared.
he ain't got one in.
Huh?
He ain't got one in.
No, he told me to bring it home with me.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. Let's see what else.
Okay, well, so what? All right. What would the patio give Bezos as a gift?
A hug.
Mm.
A hug. I'd give him a big old hug. You know, Roger said that I'd give a good hug.
Yeah. We'd go there and give him a
Somebody-
hug and drink up all their liquor.
That's what I wonder. I bet he don't drink.
Yeah.
Bezos.
I bet he don't either.
Rich people don't drink. That's why you don't
They
trust
do
rich
like
people.
ketamine and
You
stuff.
can't trust rich people.
Yeah, I mean they like have.
Sure, they have
islands full of-
something to drink though. Just because they don't drink, don't mean everybody else don't.
Oh, if I was rich and didn't drink, yeah, it wouldn't be nothing.
He orders wines at restaurants.
So what is it? I see RFK drinking. He like red drops or purple.
The red drops he put there in his tongue.
Mm.
Yeah, I've seen him do that.
So I had an old man today tell me he drinks quinine.
Isn't that poison?
Quinine.
No, that's
Not cyanide.
no. Quinine is supposed to be it's a malaria drug. It's supposed to help with leg cramps.
Not you sure it's quinine or there's some other drug
Like potassium?
No, it's
Yeah, start with a Q. Dayquil.
Quinoa.
Dayquil.
What is it? I know what you're talking about.
NyQuil. Dick's NyQuil.
I've
That's
actually
red.
got some in there.
You can say some red
I think.
NyQuil.
Iodine.
Iodine. I do. I put
No,
iodine.
they ain't iodine.
I do. I put iodine.
That's what
drops in
Santa
my
said.
stuff. Yeah.
Quinine or
That's what it is. Iodine.
Yeah.
you should know this.
Quaalude.
Quaaludes.
That's what it
He's
was.
drinking Quaaludes. No wonder his legs ain't cramped. You can feel them.
You know, you got legs.
He can feel his face.
He ain't got no legs.
He look like Joe Swanson. He just can't feel his legs. Man, y'all's color just
It's getting better by the minute.
It
it's
changed.
worse.
You got to mess with the camera.
The instantly
See
worse.
there?
Yeah, it did. It changed
Yeah.
the bluer.
Oh, that's good.
That didn't help. It didn't change.
No. Oh,
It may be light affecting it.
At this
Could
point,
be.
who knows? So what else? What else happened? There was something I saw that was hilarious.
well, hold on. I'm not done with this one.
Okay.
So there are a whole list of people that were not invited to the Jeff Bezos.
I was on that list.
thing. I figured you were, Fortenberry. Jeff is 61. She's only 55.
Ooh, robbing the cradle.
None of their exes. So,
Okay, that
what's
makes sense.
Sanchez's ex name? He was
Dirty?
No, he was tight end for
Oh, Dirty
Tony
Sanchez.
Gonzalez.
Oh, Tony.
Yeah, Tony
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez was Lawrence Sanchez's ex. I don't know if you guys knew that.
No.
No, I
did
did
not.
not know that.
And then Jeff Bezos, ex Mackenzie Scott, was not invited. The patio was not invited. I mean,
No.
at this point, we couldn't afford to go anyway. But
Not to
Uh,
Venus.
Or
not to
Mars.
Venus.
Now
we
we probably
could
could go to
probably go to-
Uranus.
we could probably go to Venus.
We
before
go
to
Uranus.
We go to Uranus.
We're all invited there.
They're all about his Uranus.
Another character we talked about before. We had a whole episode about the Liver King. It actually got
The Liver King got
Jamie.
invited? Or didn't?
No,
invite
he
him?
didn't. But it actually coined Jamie's name, the Penis King. If you guys remember, that goes
Yes,
way
yes,
back.
that's
If you have
famous.
been listening for a long time, the Liver King got arrested because he apparently he traveled to Austin and was planning on whooping the crap out of Joe Rogan.
Was Zuckerberg or Elon there invited?
I've left that subject now.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't realize we changed the gears either, but yeah. So,
Yeah. Okay.
So who do y'all take, Liver King in a fight, Liver King or Joe?
Liver King.
That Lever King's a bad look.
That's a
Yeah.
bad dude.
Yeah, he is.
And he's probably 10, 15 years younger than Joe. I mean, Joe's over 50.
I think look, this picture, he looks way older. Than
But Joe has watched a lot of MMA.
Joe is MMA.
I watched a lot, but I don't mean I can fight.
Man, that dude's pretty big.
Oh, he is big. Ain't he?
Dude,
All right, now see a dude running around in a bear hat.
Is that
a wolf?
That's a wolf.
Did he
He's
he
got
form the
an Audi.
Capitol?
His belly button looks like mine.
He killed it and taxidermied it.
His belly button got a
That's probably
hemorrhoid.
still alive.
Oh, there he
Pretend
is.
to be dead.
Just before he left to go hunt Joe Rogan. He's in a multi-day hunt for Joe Rogan. He was crawling around.
You know what? Man, that's a
Oh, yeah.
Good.
okay. It's
He's got
hard for me not.
wings.
It's hard for me not to put my money on the Liver King.
Does he not look like a He-Man figurine?
Boy, he does.
Yeah.
Wes.
The real He-Man.
A real
A real
He-Man
He-Man.
figurine.
Hmm.
I think he may be older than Joe Rogan. How old's that dude?
He may be.
He's pretty old.
So if I does steroids, you think I could look like that?
Steroid king.
Now, if you're not careful, steroids make you fat. Like when you stop, them,
Ah,
if you don't work out,
too
hard,
many.
yeah, that makes
You can't just
fat.
take steroids.
You
You got
can't
to do
take
something
steroids
else.
and get built.
You got to do something
Yeah,
else.
you actually got to work out when you get them.
You gotta, like,
otherwise it-
So it's like I've been taking steroids and drinking.
yeah.
So you just can't eat more and get more muscle, huh?
So y'all see where the memes about Iran and the U.S. right now are outstanding.
Oh, they're outstanding.
Yes.
Iran put one out that was like a Donald Trump begging for his forgiveness.
Trump's statement the other day was epic about Iran and
Oh yeah, no, we can't play
Israel.
that one, but dude, that was
you
fantastic.
can't play that on air, but that's going down in the book.
He
record
dropped
book.
that F-bomb.
He sure
He
did.
sure did.
He dropped some other bombs too.
Yeah, those ones actually hurt though. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see a
if
video
Gary
from-
had listened Monday, he'd known we talked about that.
Yeah.
I did see
Epic.
video of the actual footage of where the bombs were dropped.
Yeah.
It looked like a cave. It created a cave in the bottom of Iran.
Well, they were debating on, Pentagon says it's a little bit damaged, and Trump says it'll be years before they ever.
Well, now today they came out and they said that was the initial report. It could be either. Some channels decided to. No, the first report said. I heard this literally right before we went on the air.
Right.
And the report said it could either be a little damage or devastating damage.
Yes.
All the left leaning media said the report said little, and all the right leaning media.
Of course.
said they
Fox,
took other.
Fox News said Iran no longer exists, and CNN said they bombed
They
wrong
missed.
country.
Yeah, they missed.
Yeah.
Wrong
They
country.
bombed Pakistan.
They moved everything
on it.
It's egregious when you listen to the different channels how different their take on the exact same story is.
Yes.
And we should all be ashamed of it. That's why people aren't listening to that crap anymore.
Mhm.
Only your grandma and grandpa.
I have not listened to the news in probably 6 months.
No. Mm-mm.
Like I didn't even know something happened the other day, and they're talking about. I had no clue.
This is boring.
It is
Yeah.
boring. I don't want to be mad all the time.
Yeah.
Nothing's affecting me. They're all going to bomb countries.
Well, the news now is not the news. They're a bunch of opinion pieces. what
And it's
they are.
like you said, it depends on who you listen to.
It's opinion
Yeah.
pieces. I want the news. Like, what was it? Tom Brokaw back in the day? Is that where he just literally stated what happened? The end. It was real boring. But
There's a commercial on TV and on radio. I've heard both places, and it's for NBC, I think, or it's NBC Nightly News, and it's got all the Tom Brokaw, all the Dan Rather, all of them advertising for the nightly news, and hearing all their voices just takes you back.
Yeah.
To happier times.
I still miss that's the other half of the story. Paul Harvey.
Paul Harvey, yep.
I remember listening to Paul Harvey when he was on even within the last 20 years.
mm,
Paul Harvey was great.
Paul Harvey was great.
I like Peter Jennings.
Yep, Dan Rather.
Dan Rather now.
Rather's okay, I think.
Yeah, but and now here's the thing. Rather is a left-leaning journalist, but you didn't know about his delivery.
Oh no.
Simply reporting the news does not mean you involve yourself in it.
And then there's always Brian Williams.
Yeah, he's the first one I remember that really fell from grace.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He
he
lied
was-
about the
Yeah.
being on a plane, didn't he?
Helicopter, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A plane, yeah.
We hadn't done lists in a while. I got some lists here.
Oh,
It's 23 things that used to be good until popularity ruined them.
PBR.
Was it ever good? Food trucks used to be quick, easy, accessible, affordable meal. Now there are food trucks everywhere. I gotta agree with that. Food trucks are everywhere.
But why are they not good? They're still
There's so many stupid like
Yeah.
varieties.
okay. So,
Yeah.
so we had 2 food trucks at the job site. One of them was a lady in the back of her car. Another was actual
Actual
food car.
truck.
Yeah.
Did you get something extra in the back of the car?
no, yeah.
That was her food car.
So-
I'm food car.
Food truck.
The ones that had the actual certified setup got mad, called the health department. The other ones ran them off.
Ah,
Then
Oh,
all the workers found out that they got ratted out, so they quit going there. So now they're both gone.
Nice.
I'm like,
go.
you know, there's 1,000 people at job site. There was enough to.
I mean, what was she selling? Like tamales or something?
They were selling the same. They're
There was
both
something-
Hispanic. I mean, they're both selling tacos,
Spam?
and gorditos,
Did you say
and
spam? Oh, it's Spanish.
Hispanic.
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 It's famous.
Yeah.
All right, here's another one. Going to the cinema. It's really expensive to go to movies now. Boy, it is. It's,
Well, I ain't been a year.
it ain't as much fun either. And our theaters are so poorly run around here. I don't know if you guys.
No, we got the
know.
ones with the recliners and all that. They're nice.
I'll tell you,
Yeah, the one downtown
Brand.
though, the Power.
Oh.
Yeah, that one's kind of going downhill.
Hasn't been a while.
Gary, here's one. Thrift stores are on the border of being the shopping ground of upper income people.
Yeah. And it shows by the prices.
That's what they're saying. Yeah, it used
Yeah.
to be where something you get $3 or $4 now, they'll charge 7 or 10.
They- All right. So I've been in Goodwills where they're selling stuff that is free. Like literally you get for free and they're selling for like $10.
Example.
Example. Like let's say you go to the post office, right? You know those boxes. Uh-huh.
Selling post
They're
office
selling,
boxes.
I've seen in 2 separate occasions where they're selling post office boxes that you get for free for
They're
$10
empty.
just because they were in a wrap.
Yeah, you literally can get log on to USPS and they'll send you post office.
Correct.
for free.
I've
Yeah.
seen a
Mhm.
couple of
Wow.
thrift stores charge. I mean, I guess it's a donation per se,
Yeah.
but yes, I've seen them selling those.
Wild places get ruined because they become too popular. I've heard you can hardly go to
Where?
wild outdoor places.
Oh,
Like where's the guys are at Old Faithful? Yellowstone?
Yellowstone.
Yeah. They say in the
Actual
summer you
outdoors.
can't
I
hardly be.
had a
Oh,
friend
yeah.
just got back from Yellowstone, and he said that there was so many Oriental people there, and that they move at their own pace. Like I don't know if it's Japanese.
Not only
their
do we got
grandpa-
camera problems, now we got freaking banned for racism. and shit.
No, it's
Good
not.
Lord,
People
boys.
think
Our
they're
We
grandpa-
should, you know what? That was God's sign to not go live tonight.
our grandfather,
It's
God
back.
rest his soul,
No, I'm just saying.
hated the Japanese.
people
Oh,
are
hey,
right.
here's one. Theme
Yeah,
park.
well,
Here's another theme parks. I was watching the other day where Disney is now these Disney adults, which somebody may be akin to one of those.
I may be akin to one of those.
He probably doesn't listen though. But
He
Disney
doesn't.
adults, like they'll open up something new. There's no kids there. It's all the
No.
adults that are just
Weston,
fighting
I
each
hate
other.
ethnic people.
All right, have you guys heard of this Disney, like super rich Disney club? Like it takes years and years to
I've
get
never heard of
into.
any rich clubs.
No, it's like it's look it up. It's like
If
called.
we heard about it,
It's I've watched it on TV. Like there's one couple that sued Disney to get back into the club because they got kicked out for selling some.
Oh
tickets.
yeah. I remember
What
that.
what's the name of that club? It's like
Mickey Mouse
super
Club?
no,
it's like the Disney.
it's
Club.
like Disney
No,
20
I
or
just
something
think
like
a group
that.
of like morbidly obese people who all like go ride on Disney rides and just to raise hell because
that
they
was
can't
those
fit.
women.
Can we get on
With
the
the
ho-
some
Yeah.
women, and they give you like they said if you walk too long, your legs turn red and stuff.
Can we get in the little
Let
Debbie
me see if I
club?
can find that. I'll find
Yeah,
it
because they would sit there.
We won't be able to hear it because
They would just get in rides and raise hell because they wouldn't fit.
Locktar did say Club 48. That's what it was. Club 48. I thought it was like 50 or something. Either way, but
So you were too off.
it's pristine. It's a pristine club.
Is it?
Yeah, like it's expensive to be in it, and like it's like you get like first
Hey,
things to
Tell what
everything.
things got expensive. Bowling.
When have you gone bowling?
We went.
It wasn't bad that time we went. We went
You
in the
know,
middle of the day
so
though.
used to you could play by the game, or you play by the
I ain't
game.
do it about an
Now
hour.
you play by the hour. So if you got a
Jeez.
couple small
Hey.
kids,
Here we go. Keep talking, but that's some people you're talking about. And
Oh.
there's that red rash from walking too much.
wasn't that the lady from
Is that no kid day?
No, that's what it is now.
that
Disney's
woman's head
loving
was
it.
like a potato.
That's how I look when I wear swimming trunks all day and they're wet. That's how I walk.
You get to walking with the limp.
Those poor ladies.
Come on,
They
ladies.
want to go to Disney.
Being fans of horror movies is another one they say.
I like horror movies.
The one
Yeah, I mean,
but they're not like campy like they used to be.
No, I don't like new horror. I like older horror movies.
yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
good.
What kind of horror movie actually scares you?
Exorcist.
Okay, so me supernatural stuff.
It's supernatural stuff. It's not like
Yeah.
Jason and
Yeah, not
Freddy
like-
and stuff like that.
Not like murder stuff or like Jason. Yeah,
Freddy was on the borderline of being scared. Like the first Freddy was actually pretty
because
scary.
he was a kid.
Yeah, but he gets in your dreams, man.
Well, you know, I prefer the gore.
He killed Johnny
Yeah.
Depp, yo.
Yeah.
Like so,
The gore.
I think I'm like Gary, Exorcist. What's the one?
Poltergeist, the
Scream was
original
good
Poltergeist.
movie.
What's the one with the doll that? Oh,
Annabelle?
creepy,
Annabelle. Yeah,
stuff like that.
Those kind, The Conjuring, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Those
The
scared me.
Leprechaun, those were awesome.
The first Leprechaun scared me.
I was gonna say the
No, they're
thing.
campy.
The thing
They're
is,
funny.
I love that. That's one of my
Gremlins was by far the scariest when I was a kid. I was still
So,
scared. Of
I
Gremlins.
now remember
Yeah.
one of the main
I
stories.
did not realize Gremlins was what it was, and then I watched it the other day, or not the other day, this past winter with Mac, and I
Yeah.
was like, "This is pretty inappropriate for my child."
Yeah,
But
And
my
you watched
parents,
it,
yeah,
you watched it nonstop.
yes, my mom would be like, "Here, I'll pop Gremlins in. You sit here and watch this." And I mean, they were cussing and talking about sex. and-
yeah.
Well, yeah,
Terrible.
first time I went back and watched Ghostbusters.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
the
you,
Ghostbusters, like
you
there's,
pick up a lot of things that you didn't realize.
there's a whole ghost scene that I don't remember when I was a kid, but it.
Oh yeah,
There.
there is. Yeah, there was a succubus scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep, it's succubus scene.
What else we got, T?
Let me see if it's any good. There's some fun facts that people. No, that one's not good. There's no one. I do have Candace Owens. Have you guys been following Candace Owens? I'm actually.
Well, I was trying
I'm
to,
not
but I got
sure.
caught.
Since she's left the, I was about to say the View, whatever that
Daily
Well,
Wire.
the Daily Wire, the Daily Wire.
Speaking of the View, did y'all hear what Whoopi said?
There's
I
probably no
tried
telling.
not to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably no telling.
Being in America, or it is harder on African Americans in America than it is on women in Iran.
Oh, I did hear that. She hadn't been back on since then either.
I don't think that was very smart. I don't think you phrased it that way.
Yeah. So Candace Owens, though, since she's left Daily Wire, she's been like anti-Semitic, like to no end. And now she's turned on Trump. She and Ian, what's that guy's name? Ian Carroll. They're doing their own thing, but yeah, she's kind of.
Oh, the
Went out
Hodge twins, boy, they're out. They're out now. They're kicked out of the Republican.
The Hodge twins?
Mhm.
Well, what'd they do?
Being anti-Semitic, apparently now they're called the Hodge twins.
The Hodge twins are anti-Semitic.
Oh yeah, like that. There's people eating them alive. I think that I hadn't looked at a lot of details, but I think that's what it
Well,
was.
Wes just made us anti-Asian.
Oh no, I did not. I
So like,
Yes, you did.
listen, all of our Asian. First of all, you call them Oriental.
Asian, Oriental. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's even worse. Like, what, they got a trading company? Wes, they got a trading company or what?
Yes, they do.
What?
Yes, they do. So here we go. Gary hates babies. Wes hates Asians. So, well, don't let an Asian baby come in here. They're gonna pick him up on it.
Oh, that's
Oh,
terrible.
Lord help us.
It'll be like a little girl born in China. They'll be trying to kill it.
All right.
Oh, man.
Let's see if I got
Now,
it.
you look, we had them content. Let's roll with it.
Yeah. A bunch of Kroger stores are closing. A bunch of Kroger stores
Yeah.
are closing.
Is this because of no, this ain't because of Juneteenth?
They're set to close 60 locations across the country over the next 18 months. The company announced.
Who you
Tuesday.
taking, Kroger or Piggly Wiggly? I like Piggly Wiggly, man. No, IGA. That's my favorite grocery store. Is IGA.
I think Mad
now
Butcher.
Publix is pretty
Publix
good.
is
I was about to say,
Publix.
Pops are
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
go
but I'm
down,
talking fancy
if
stuff.
you
I'm talking
go-
trashy.
But that's just it, though. You just got used to having trashy. It don't have to be trashy.
yeah.
I'm with my people. I'm one of my people.
Publix is like you walk in there and go, "Why can't we have something like
Winn-Dixie?
this?" Winn-Dixie.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Actually, go to any Kroger across the bridge, and you'll go, "Why does my Kroger not look like this?" in West Memphis?" And they're probably not closing West Memphis. They're probably closing those sections.
Oh, look, like our client chiming in. And IGA has great birthday cakes.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Mm.
I know this won't surprise many people, but the Fortenberry brothers, our mom used to like randomly get birthday cakes and bring them home because we're fat and like birthday cakes.
We go get
random-
donuts.
She wasn't randomly trying to hit one, I got this job.
All right. All right, I think this is going to be short, but we got lots of problems. Unless y'all got anything else specifically you want to talk about.
I don't know. Look, Mac got to get on the mound last night. It was
right.
He pitched. It was terrifying. His first batter, like the entire team was like my size.
Oh, of course.
Look, he walks the mound, and I walk up to my wife and said, "Do not say a word." And she turns around. She says, "My baby is not pitching." These kids are huge.
Well, how do you do?
So did pitch?
Well, man, he didn't get any outs, but he had he set up several full counts, and he just,
Yeah,
he was
a lot of
throwing.
walking.
He was throwing 4 feet farther than he normally does
yeah.
because he was on a 50-foot mound.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, he didn't do bad. He got up there and threw the ball at him. Hey, you know what? He only gave up 1 hit.
Yeah, there you go.
He should have just told him hit every batter.
Yeah, I should have.
No hitter.
He probably done a little bit
You
better.
had no hitter.
I should have. I should have said hit everybody.
Hit every batter. Just walk up and throw as hard as you can. And then
So I felt like he did better than I did. But you'll remember this. Glenn pitched me and Barry, not simultaneously.
You were left-handed though.
Yeah. We were 8 years old, batting against 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
And
But Jamie's left-hander, so that was 100% legit. Now Barry, he was actually pretty good. He was pretty fast.
throwing that running.
Yeah, yo, God.
Oh no.
But that was it. That's just how, cheers to
Go,
little
Mac,
McAdoo. He
go, Mac.
he was
Good
slinging
job.
the heat.
Good deal.
Billy had her first baseball lesson today too.
Lesson.
Hey, dude, she's a hammer. She's gonna be.
Baller.
I look like she broke down in a full-fledged bad stance and like, dang, that's a better brother.
Oh, my 4-year-old this morning said something I'd never heard before, and it made sense, but I know it's an old saying. So I was getting ready. We're about to leave. She's like, I gotta go get my crown. I said, well, go get it. She's like, I'm gonna go get my crown. I'll be back in a few shakes of a lamb's tail. I said, what? I don't know. I had to look that up. It's like, that's a say.
You've never heard of you
I don't think I've ever heard that.
I've heard
Yeah.
I've heard it.
actually say that.
I'll be back in a few shakes
Yeah,
of a lamb's tail.
if I'm like a big meaty or something, I'll say a few shakes of a lamb's tail just
I've
to.
never heard it.
I've
Just
never
keep
heard,
it.
but it caught me off guard from a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
So
I figured she said I'm crowning. I'll be back.
that too would also have perked my ears.
Oh, well, you know what? We probably done milked all we can.
We did all we could do with what we were dealt this
Yeah.
night.
Hey,
Yeah.
let's see who's watching anyway, so we can.
We got 32 watching. They stuck around for this shit show.
Yeah, they
There's
did.
32
They did.
people
Oh.
watching us.
And that's and we got a Facebook live.
Thanks,
going
everybody.
on. The
Yes,
same
thank
people
you.
that were here. Yeah, join us over Bourbon Legends. At least that camera actually looks like it might work. I'm gonna move Wes over there. Matthew, Jared, all the same people. But
guys, thank
then
you
I'm
for
going
watching.
to
Yes.
work on the computer before we try to do a second episode.
We need Rob over here. He should be in charge of this. She's show supervisor.
Yeah, we've been on a run actually. We've done pretty good now for months. But we'll get
Having
there. All right, let's
problems?
do parting. Yeah, from having problems. Let's go parting words here. I think I can make it work.
I'm scared to even try to play us out.
No, I got it planned. No, it's words, Fortenberry.
Hey guys, thank you for watching. I know it's tough. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And I don't dislike anything.
Change me for my final ride.
No idea.
Hey, thanks for watching. Thank you.
The riverside.
Go ahead.
While my mother cried.
Download free software. Guys.
Cause somebody done took from an outlaw. Take my picture down from the courthouse wall. I'm living in the clouds and I ain't gonna fall. Somebody done say this outlaw.
Outlaw.